The year is currently... I don't actually know, to be honest. I don't know when this movie is meant to be set. We're in some spooky science fiction shit now, I don't know. Unlike DiCaprio's constant stream of girlfriends, we are beyond time. Our story follows a pair of dudes named Cobb and Arthur. Cobb is an emotional wreck with some serious package going on behind the scenes, and a bit of a Christian Bale ripoff. While Arthur has a massive thing for Manic Pixie Dream Girls.
Sorry?
I said I love the Smiths.
Bruh.
Both of these lads are extractors. Partially because they enjoy pulling teeth like a mid-90s dentist, and partially because they use secret squirrel army tactics to get information from someone's subconsciousness. The concept of dreams and the subconscious is a key theme throughout this film, as traumas, secrets, and dreams of Californication are laid bare. The two get hired by a dude named Sato. Sato is the chairman of Sony, and he wants his competition from Microsoft wiped out. Rather than put effort into making more exclusives to the PS5 or investing more money into getting a better Spider-Man than Twink Holland, he gets the cheeky idea of getting his competitor's son to dissolve their company from within. Specifically, his plan is to get Bill Gates' son, Peaky Blinder, to shut everything down on his own. Realising he can't just seduce the guy like he normally does, Sato asks Cobb and Arthur to use their tech to do it. Specifically, he wants them to implant the idea of dissolving the company into Robert's head. This dream planting technique is known as an inception, and it's pretty fucking technical.
He said it! He said it!
This acts as a bit of a test for Cobb, who barely graduated from his degree in dreamboarding at Kent State University. After successfully pulling off an audition of the Inception technique, the movie then pulls a cliche getting a team together deal, where they pull together a guy who buys false IDs for kids at liquor stores, a Turkish drug dealer, and a young lass looking for extra credit for her architecture course.
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
While here, the post-grad Adrian reveals that Cobb's wife literally haunts his dreams. If my wife was hiding in my head, I'd take a cocktail of morphine and Nurofen Spence to flush her out. But regardless, the team gets on a flight with old mate Robert to start the dream heist. At this stage, the audience begins to wonder why they don't just use chloroform for corporate espionage purposes, but hey, we won't question it. The rules of the psych world are simple. Actually, no, they're fucking not. Essentially, for a dream to be effective during the extraction process, it needs to be close to reality. And this is where the conflict lies, okay? At which stage do dreams and reality start to collide together? Outside the movie, reality reminds me that I'm trapped in this pitiful existence, and from now until the day that I die, I am trapped in an endless cycle of woe. The first dream/level is Los Angeles, where the plan is to kidnap Robert for a bit of a cheeky prank. Since this is a dream, however, there's less homeless people, less political disarray, but still a ton of drugs on the street. The dream team try to abduct Robert, but his subconsciousness protects him. Here, the subconscious takes the form of angry men with guns, who shoot old mate Sato. But since he's dreaming, he simply gets sent to a respawn point in a Vietnamese massage parlour. The team pretend to be Rob's godfather to mind with him before they go to the next level of the dream. Here, Cobb chats to Robert one-on-one, and explains that Robert's being kidnapped by his godfather, and that Cobb's here to protect him. This allows them to go deeper into the next dream level through Robert's cooperation. And also, to complicate things, Cobb reveals that he and his missus went into a dream together once, stayed there for about 50 years of dream time, only for her to wake up and go, "Fuck this noise." She framed her husband to do the same so he'd stay in the dream with her, but he bitched out and fled the US. Her presence in the dream is a representation of Cobb's guilt, another ongoing theme in this movie. The third level is just a rip-off of Lara Croft's Tomb Raider, as everyone's in a massive snowy fortress. Here, people get absolutely fucked up, son. Shooting, explosions, just action movie shit. Christopher Nolan's budget was just blown out the window, I'll tell you now. Meanwhile, in the first level, the Turk is still driving around being chased by dream mobs, so he decides to drive off a bridge and starts his kick. This causes a cascade of dream f***ery to occur at each level. In the second hotel level, gravity goes "fuck you, I'm out," forcing Arthur, who remained behind, to find a new kick. Meanwhile, in Lara Croft Budgetland, an avalanche occurs.
Left for Alaska.
Adding to the shit-fuckery mix is the projection of Cobb's wife, who comes in and starts killing everyone. In turn, Cobb kills her and Sato dies yet again. Cobb and the uni chick go to the limbo level of the dream mind thing, I'm not even going to explain it, to save Rob and Sato from their mistakes. When Rob/Peaky Blinder is revived, he manages to find the planted idea of his father telling him to stop being such a little bitch. This convinces him to sell Microsoft. Cobb finds Sato in limbo before everyone rides a series of kicks back to reality. Here, everyone wakes up and gets paid. Peaky Blinder sells Microsoft, forcing his father Bill into poverty. This has widespread effects in 20 years or so into the future as Bill recoups his losses through the use of a pandemic. Cobb gets to go home to his kids, only to use his wife's totem spinatazo thingy to see if he's still in a dream or not. Then he fucks off, ignores it, and leaves us wondering, what if we're in a dream? Considering the girls are talking to me without pushing a restraining order, this probably is a dream. I don't know, and I don't care. Let me have this.